everyone, and welcome back to the Deep Dive.
Oh, it's great to be back.
Today, we're going to dive deep, as always, into the top tech news.
Sound good.
From TechViews 10X, and this one is dated February 17, 2025.
All right,
So,
let's do it.
We've got a ton of fascinating stories about cutting-edge hardware, AI that's getting bolder by the day, and some serious industry shakeups.
All right, I'm excited.
So much is happening right now. It's almost hard to keep up.
Yeah, you said it.
But that's what we do here, right?
That's right. That's what we're here for.
We break it all down.
Exactly.
And help make sense of the tech landscape.
Yep.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this deep dive with your fellow tech enthusiasts.
Spread the word.
All right, let's kick things off with some hardware that's guaranteed to make your jaw drop.
Okay, I'm ready.
Comino is about to unleash a workstation that's basically a gamer's dream come true.
All right.
It boasts not one, not two, but 8 Nvidia RTX 5090 GPUs.
8. Can you imagine the rendering power? And for less than $60,000, which, let's be honest, is a steal in the world of high-performance computing.
Yeah, that is crazy.
This makes me wonder, are we going to see a surge in independent game developers and studios now that this kind of power is becoming more accessible? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below.
I'm already picturing the incredible games we'll see in the coming years thanks to this kind of horsepower.
Me too.
But hold on. There's more hardware news that's equal in mind-blowing.
Oh, there's more?
Seagate is saying see you later to the traditional flash drive with their new SSD shaped like a thumbstick.
It's the ultimate in portable storage.
Yeah.
And it really highlights how much technology has evolved. I mean, remember when a floppy disk was considered cutting edge?
I know, it's crazy.
Now we've got SSDs smaller than our thumbs that can hold terabytes of data.
It's truly amazing.
Yeah.
And speaking of game changers, let's talk about AI.
Nah.
OpenAI has dropped a bombshell, a revised 187-page rulebook for ChatGPT.
187 pages, that's longer than some novels I've read.
I know, it's pretty intense.
But seriously, this is a big deal because it allows ChatGPT to tackle more controversial topics that were previously off limits.
It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Will it lead to more nuanced and insightful conversations, or will it open up a Pandora's box of misinformation and bias? What do you think?
It's hard to say for sure, but one thing's for sure, this move is going to spark a lot of debate about the future of AI and its role in society. And speaking of AI, we have to talk about Amazon's Alexa rumor has it that their ambitious AI revamp has hit another snag, leading some to question Amazon's commitment to a truly intelligent assistant.
It's a tough market out there. Competition from Google Assistant and Apple's Siri is fierce, and any delays could give them a significant advantage. I'm curious to see if Amazon can catch up and deliver on their promises.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to watch this unfold. Now, get ready for a potential bombshell in the world of tech mergers. There are whispers about a possible Intel-AMD merger.
Wait, what? Intel and AMD joining forces?
I know, right?
It seems unthinkable.
It does.
But in the fast-paced world of tech, anything is possible.
That's true.
I mean, we've seen crazier things happen.
Yeah, we have. So the alleged deal would involve AMD's former foundry and could be worth billions. If it happens, it would be a seismic shift in the semiconductor industry with far-reaching implications.
Talk about a plot twist.
Huh?
Now let's shift gears to the ever-important topic of cybersecurity. The news here is unfortunately not so great. Ransomware attacks surged in 2024, with hackers becoming bolder and faster in their attempts to hold data hostage.
It's a reminder that cybersecurity is more important than ever. Individuals and businesses need to be proactive about protecting their data. Strong passwords, two-factor authentication, and regular software updates are just a few ways to stay ahead of the curve.
And the threats aren't limited to ransomware. We've also got new malware targeting Microsoft Outlook, SonicWall firewalls under attack, and a phishing campaign specifically targeting Microsoft Teams. It seems like nowhere is safe.
It's like playing a constant game of cat and mouse. But knowledge is power, and the more we know about these threats, the better equipped we are to defend ourselves.
Absolutely. And on that note, we have a concerning vulnerability to report in Palo Alto networks. PanOS hackers are already exploiting an authentication bypass issue, so if you're using their products, patch up ASAP.
It's a good reminder to always stay on top of security updates. Those pesky notifications may seem annoying, but they could save you a lot of trouble in the long run.
So from supercharged workstations to the ever-present threat of cyber attacks, we've covered a lot of ground already.
We have.
But we're going to keep going because there's still much more to discuss.
Awesome. I'm ready for it.
So stay tuned.
Let's do it. All right, are you ready for more tech insights?
Oh, you know, I am always ready for more.
All right, well, first up, we've got news from Google TV. They've decided to trim down their free streaming channels.
Oh, that doesn't sound too exciting. Is this a sign that free streaming is on its way out?
Not necessarily. It seems like they're focusing on quality over quantity. They're getting rid of less popular channels to make the user experience smoother. Nobody wants to spend hours scrolling through channels they'll never watch.
True, true. Makes sense. It's all about finding that perfect balance between options and ease of use. Speaking of balance, Elon Musk seems to have found it with his new AI chatbot Grok 3. He's been calling it scary good, which honestly sounds a bit intimidating.
Yeah, it's certainly grabbing headlines. Musk claims that Grok 3 can access and process massive amounts of information in real time, making it far more comprehensive and informative than other chatbots, including ChatGPT.
Wow, that's a bold statement. I'm curious to see if Grok 3 lives up to the hype. But while we're on the topic of AI, we can't ignore the recent controversy surrounding Android's emergency SOS feature.
Yes, technology, even when designed with good intentions, can sometimes have unintended consequences. In this case, a Pixel owner accidentally triggered the SOS feature, which automatically sent out a distress signal their location and a live audio recording of their surroundings to their emergency contacts.
Oh no, talk about an awkward situation.
Yeah.
But it does raise important questions about the trade-offs between safety and privacy in the digital age.
Absolutely. As our devices become more integrated into our lives, we need to be mindful of how these features work and make sure we're using them responsibly. Now let's shift our focus to the cloud computing arena, where Amazon Web Services AWS has made a surprising move. They've decided to leave the CSPE board.
CSP, remind us what that is again.
Yeah, so CSPE is a cloud group that's been pushing for European expansion. AWS's decision to exit the board has sparked speculation about disagreements over data privacy regulations in Europe.
The ongoing tug-of-war between tech giants and data privacy regulations. It's a complex issue with no easy answers. But speaking of complex, let's talk about Apple and their upcoming Vision Pro headset. A top insider has leaked that Apple Intelligence, their highly anticipated AI assistant, is coming to Vision Pro in April. There's even talk of a beta launch later this week.
Apple Intelligence has been shrouded in secrecy, so this is big news. If the rumors are true, it could be a game changer for virtual reality. Imagine interacting with your apps and devices using natural language commands, all while immersed in a stunning virtual world.
It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. But while Apple is busy shaping the future of VR, the PC gaming world is still thriving. The Epic Game Store is proof of that. They added a whopping 25 million new users in 2024.
That's an impressive growth spurt, and it's no surprise considering they gave away $2,229 worth of games throughout the year. Who can resist a good freebie? It's a brilliant strategy to attract new players and build a loyal community.
Absolutely. And speaking of loyal communities, we've got some concerning news for businesses that rely on sonic wall firewalls.
Oh no, what's happened?
It seems gamers have been eagerly awaiting this news. The RTX 5090 is a beast of a graphics card, and it's been incredibly difficult to find due to supply chain issues. This is definitely a reason to celebrate.
I can already hear the cheers from gamers around the world. But not all the news is positive in the tech world. We've got some drama unfolding in the open source community. The head of a top Apple Mac Linux distro has resigned.
Resigned? What happened?
It seems they were burnt out and critical of Linus Torvalds' leadership style. For those who don't know, Torvalds is the creator of the Linux kernel and a legend in the open source world. But he's also known for his strong personality, which not everyone appreciates.
Yeah, it's a reminder that even in collaborative environments, conflicts and disagreements can arise. Open source software development is all about community, and it's important to create a space where everyone feels respected and valued.
Well said.
We're back for the final stretch of our deep dive
Right, sounds good.
into the tech news of the day.
Let's wrap it up.
We've covered everything
Yeah.
from mind-blowing hardware to AI advancements that sound like they're straight out of science fiction.
Totally.
We've explored the ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity
Yeah.
and the ongoing streaming wars.
Uh-huh.
But before we jump into all that,
Okay.
remember, folks, if you're enjoying this whirlwind tour of the tech world,
Yes.
be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your friends.
Spread the tech knowledge.
Let's make sure everyone is in the loop.
Everyone.
All right, so first up, we have news that's sure to excite Samsung fans.
Okay, let's hear it.
Rumors are swirling that the upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7 could boast significantly improved battery life. It's all about working smarter, not harder, right? And speaking of working smarter, ExpressVPN has just launched a major upgrade to its lightweight protocol, claiming it's the VPN protocol of the future.
That's a bold claim. But ExpressVPN is known for its commitment to speed, security, and reliability. They're saying Lightweight will deliver lightning-fast connections while maintaining top-notch encryption and privacy protection.
Yeah, it sounds like they're addressing some of the biggest pain points that VPN users face.
Mm-hmm.
If Lightweight lives up to the hype, it could make using a VPN seamless and invisible, which is exactly what you want.
Absolutely. And while we're on the topic of seamless experiences, there's news that Samsung might bring its Now Bar feature to cheaper phones.
The Now Bar is a fantastic feature.
It is.
It gives you quick access to important information and notifications without cluttering up your home screen. It's like having a personalized command center right at your fingertip.
Exactly. And making it available on more affordable phones means more people can benefit from this intuitive feature.
Now let's talk about streaming wars. Peacock, the streaming platform that's been making waves with its acquisition of big-name shows and movies, has just scored another win.
Tell me more. What have they snagged this time?
Get ready for a classic horror movie marathon. Peacock has just acquired the streaming rights to Nosferatu. And not just any version, but the extended cut.
That's a real coup. Nosferatu is a masterpiece of German expressionism, and the extended cut is said to be even more chilling and atmospheric than the original release. Peacock is really curating an impressive library of classic films.
They're definitely a force to be reckoned with in the streaming world. But not all streaming news is good news. Remember the hit HBO show, The White Lotus?
Of course, who could forget those dramatic twists and turns?
Well, Season 3 has a brand new theme song, and let's just say it's not exactly winning over fans. In fact, there's been a lot of backlash online. People are calling it generic, uninspired, and a far cry from the hauntingly beautiful melodies that defined the previous seasons.
Yeah, it's amazing how a theme song can evoke such strong emotions. Music is a powerful tool, and when it doesn't align with the expectations of a show's fan base, it can definitely lead to some strong reactions.
It's a reminder that even the smallest details can make a big difference in the entertainment world.
For sure.
But speaking of details that make a big difference, let's talk about the Honor Magic 7 RSR.
Ah, yes. The phone with more RAM than some laptops. It's truly a powerhouse, boasting more RAM than the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra combined.
That's like an arms race for smartphone specs.
I know, it's crazy.
But hey, I'm not complaining. More RAM means smoother multitasking and better overall performance.
Absolutely. And speaking of performance, we have some news about the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra and S25 Plus. It seems some users are reporting slower charging speeds than expected.
Oh, that's not good.
Is there a fix?
Don't worry, it's a software glitch, and Samsung is rolling out an update to address the issue. So if you're experiencing charging woes, make sure your phone is running the latest software version. That's a relief. Software updates are lifesavers sometimes.
Yeah, they really are.
Now let's talk about a development that has some Apple fans buzzing with excitement. The iPhone SE 4.
Ah, the iPhone SE, the perfect choice for budget-minded consumers who still want a taste of Apple's premium experience. What's the latest scoop?
Well, the leaks and rumors suggest that it will feature a larger display, a more powerful processor, and possibly even 5G connectivity.
That's a significant upgrade. It sounds like Apple is serious about making the SE line even more appealing to a wider audience.
They're definitely catering to those who want the Apple experience without the flagship price tag.
Right.
And speaking of appealing to a wider audience, the gaming world is buzzing with the possibility of a Marvel Rivals port for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Now that would be a dream come true for many gamers. A Marvel Rivals game on the go. Sign me up.
The director of Marvel Rivals recently hinted that a Switch 2 port is on their radar, so there's definitely a glimmer of hope.
That's great to hear.
But hold on to your hats, folks, because we've saved the biggest surprise for last. A potential merger between Intel and AMD's former foundry.
Intel and AMD joining forces. That's a plot twist I didn't see coming. This could be a game changer for the semiconductor industry.
The rumors are still swirling, but it seems Intel might be interested in acquiring Global Foundries, AMD's former manufacturing arm. If the deal goes through, it could be worth billions of dollars and have massive implications for the tech landscape.
It's a move that could consolidate Intel's position as a leading chipmaker and give them access to Global Foundries' vast manufacturing capabilities. But it also raises questions about competition and market dominance.
It's definitely a development we'll be following closely. So there you have it, folks, a whirlwind tour of the top tech news from TechViews 10X dated February 17, 2025. We've covered a lot of ground today, from cutting-edge hardware to AI advancements that are both exciting and thought-provoking.
It has been a wild ride.
We've explored the ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity and the ongoing streaming wars. It's been a fascinating journey through the world of tech, and we hope you enjoyed it as much as we have.
Me too. It's been a blast.
And remember, folks, if you're feeling inspired to launch your own tech venture after this information overload,
As you should be.
head over to www.businesscon.com
Good idea.
for step-by-step guidance on starting an online business. It's the perfect resource for turning your tech dreams into reality.
Absolutely.
That's it for our deep dive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow tech enthusiasts. See you next time.
See ya!